Hey, what's up dudes, and welcome back to another episode of Army Men of War. And in today's video we're going to be introducing a new red faction known as the Red Bulls. And the Red Bulls consist of a unit which has been made out of old red civilians that was cut off some 200 years before during the First Great Plastic War. So here's the battle map right here, look, and we can see that we've got the Red Union on the right. We have Eastern Britannia, which is currently controlled by the Blues. Eastern Britannia used to be part of the Red Union before the First Great Plastic War. We are going to be covering the First Great Plastic War in a prequel series in the future, so leave a comment if you want to see that. And also, do go and check out the playlist for Season 2. I'm going to leave a card right here in the corner. Be sure to click that and go and check out the Army Men of War Season 2 playlist. And you can literally watch through them one after the other. Or you can even go into the playlists and watch them chapter for chapter if you don't understand how it works. But I have went ahead and I've put all of the different episodes of Season 2 of Army Men of War and I threw them into chapters, which so you can actually see all specific videos based around one nation or one objective at a time. So be sure to go and check them out. I will leave cards right here, and I'll also leave another card right about here. So anyway, in today's battle we're going to be watching as the Blues try and bring some troops to reinforce the front line. General Bluton is running out of troops. The Reds are pushing them hard. The Greens are absolutely crippled at the moment as the Reds have just unleashed one of their secret weapons on them. But that doesn't mean that it's the end of the Greens. We have yet to confirm whether the Green King is dead or alive. This is around 1 or 2 days after the attack on Greenington. And the Reds have sent word now that the Greens are weak and said we need to cause an uprising with all of our troops that are left in Britannia. So the Red Bulls, which are known as these guys, I've kind of crossed the Red Bull sort of thing with the colour of them. So like Red Bull and Red Bull. You know, Red Bull, it gives you wings. And yeah, they've sort of created their own little rebel faction. And they're going to be attacking from this part. So this is the Eastern Road. So they'll be attacking from the east, which is that direction over there, with a lot of troops. They're going to also be attacking from this hillside over here, which I believe would be the north. And they're also going to be bringing a lot of infantry and also using some of their artillery that they've deployed as cover to try and take out the incoming convoy. So like I say, General Bluton needs men on his front line, and yeah, so the Blues are going to try and bring some troops from Western Britannia. The Reds have let them get across the bridge, so I think the Red Bulls' next objective would be to secure the bridges and stop any more reinforcements coming from Eastern Britannia. And like I say, it's only a matter of time until the GOR cook up another one of their super duper devices as well, the big booms as we like to call them. So we could be seeing a full capitulation of Britannia at the current rate of how things are going in Army Men of War. But that doesn't mean it's the end of the Greens and the Blues, because I know a lot of you guys have been panicking saying, no, a nuclear bomb, that's not fair, you know. I'm just trying to move the story forward, and it wasn't a nuke either. I just want to put a disclaimer that there's no after effects, there's no radiation. It's called a big boom. It's literally a human. Imagine a human hand grenade attached to a human firework. Imagine that. Imagine finding the blueprints for that, taking it from the human dimension over to the Greys. The Greys have used their expertise, and they have made the Reds pay for it, and then they've deployed it in the Orange territory, and they went, boom, let's blow up Greenington. So they did that, and yeah, Greenington is no more. And like I say, we have yet to confirm whether or not the Green King is dead, so I'll be counting the comments in the previous video. So be sure to go and check it out if you haven't already. And also, before we start this video, also smash that like button and also drop a bomb on that subscribe button. And now we're going to press start and see how this road ambush plays out. So I have modelled this a little bit off of We Were Soldiers. Do you know how we've got like the French convoy moving forward with the guy with the trumpet and things like that? And we can see that they're bringing up a lot of troops in these trucks. And the Red Bulls are going to have to wait until they hit this blind spot, and they're waiting for them. Look, they've got a couple of stolen blue trucks, and they're like, oh my god, it's an ambush. Get down. So there we go. Now the artillery has just kicked in and took out every soldier. The men are starting to evacuate their trucks now. We've got some Red Bulls coming down from the woodland on that side, and I can imagine that we've got some troops coming down from the east as well. But that would be the direction of General Bluton over there somewhere. He'll be on his airfield defending it to the last man. The Reds will be pushing on it with thousands and thousands of troops. The Blues are still in the war. They're not taking taking it lightly. They're not taking it lightly when they hit the Greens, as the Greens and the Blues are good friends. They're good allies. They have been for a couple of 100 years now. King Scot-free, the King of the Blues, is angry. He is trying to secure Eastern Britannia. Maybe you guys could come up in the comments with some different diplomatic ideas from which King Scot-free or the GOR alliance could ask each other. So maybe the GOR could be like, I tell you what, if you give up this part of the land, we will produce no more nukes. That's a good question. Or maybe the Reds could just be like, no, we want an unconditional surrender. We even want Bludonium, the capital of Britannia. Now that the Greens are temporarily out of the war, the Greens still have a full Marine division ready to deploy though. They also have a ton of soldiers stationed over at the Millie Mountains, which means that the Greens are still in the war. They're just a bit demoralised at the moment. So the blue soldiers have all escaped out of their trucks, well, most of them anyway, and they're now using all the rocks as cover. There's not many of them left. There's like a platoon of men left, and they are just standard infantry, as you can all see. I have tried to even it out a little bit with the rifles. These guys have got FALs, and then these guys have got like the Mark III Lee Enfield, and they've got the Mosin as well. And I know that the FAL is a little bit more, what's the word? I wouldn't say accurate, but a little bit more semi-automatic. So they shoot more rounds than the Mark III. But I assure you, the Mark III Lee Enfield over there, which these guys are carrying, is a lot more accurate, and it has a lot more range on it as well. It's just bolt action, and it takes forever to shoot. I mean, you might as well hold a musket. I feel sorry for them Blues. They're literally pinned down. The whole Red Army is full on engaging them now. I can't see any more reinforcements moving in. There's still a lot of Blues. They're still in the battle. I've just got to try and hold the ground until reinforcements arrive. I assure you, there is another convoy of Blues on the way, and they need to wait for them to get there before they can actually try and push these Reds back. But it looks to me like the Blues have been pushed right back to the edge of the map. I wasn't expecting this. This does not look good. It's like, we need to manoeuvre, we need to get out of here. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I'm going to take control of some of the Blues now, because they are the underdogs in this fight. If I can figure out what team they are. I think, let me look, I think there's number lock on. Why is it not doing it? Number lock. I think I know why. It's because there's something up. There it is. Okay, I was typing 5010101000. I was not supposed to be doing that. That's why I couldn't change player. So if we press a button right here, look, I can actually play as both teams if you guys are new to this channel. And I'm going to move my troops over here and try and see if we can survive a little longer and distract the Reds from this road to make our reinforcements arrive, because the blue convoy is going to be arriving on the road as well. So we need you down here as well. So we're going to try and distract the whole company of soldiers if we can. In fact, you know what? We might even be able to go for their artillery. That'd be interesting. Let's send the units on the artillery and see if they can actually take it out. Yep, the Red Bulls have proper taken this road now. Oh, here comes the rest of the convoy. Oh no, 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 no! This is good. We're getting a pile up on the M3. Move him, move him. Oh, spread them out, spread them out. There we go. This is good. This is really good. Okay, move it quick. Move the truck. Move the truck. There we go. Move that truck. I'm gonna have to keep deploying these trucks just so they don't overlap each other. Another one. We've got a storage one. It's like, What's going on? They're right on top of us. There's another one. Go, 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 go. But the blue reinforcements are here now. Now it's up to these to push the reds back. Oh, this is kind of epic. You just don't know who's going to win. It's very even at the moment. Oh, is that everyone? Yeah, that's a lot of them, I think. Now, again, the blues did not survive. I think the blue is like, it's okay, I'll set C4 on my truck. Use these stones over here as cover. It does have a very We Were Soldiers feel to it. Yeah, the reds have just completely overwhelmed the blues on this one, the Red Bulls. And oh my good god, that squad of troops tried to engage the artillery, but the artillery appeared to have engaged them first and turned them into rainbow dust. Oh, that's unfortunate for those. And now these reds are just piling upon them. But this is yet another victory for the reds, I guess, and we now have a full-blown rebellion in Eastern Britannia. The greens and the blues and the tans need to come up with something very soon. Maybe you guys could come up with something in the comment section. Let me know what the reds, not the reds, the greens, the tans and the blues. Think of like a mastermind plan or something. And if I like it, I will heart it and I will pin it as well. The winner, the one who can think of the best strategy to come back at the reds, will get their comment pinned. So do upvote the best ones, as the ones that have the most upvotes are probably more likely to get pinned, as I like you guys to decide the outcome of these battles. So anyway, this was a short but sweet battle in my opinion. I think it was very unique. I hope you enjoyed the map. I did make this map. I do try and make all of the maps on this channel. I'm going to upload every day this week, literally every day. The second I finish this video, I'm cracking on with tomorrow's video, and I'm going to try and start scheduling them one after the other, and also coming up with a sort of schedule, because I've got a few more series that I want to start producing on top of Army Men of War, and hopefully they'll take off as well and you guys will like them all the same. And that's going to include a zombie series and a lot of other games as well, a lot of other nostalgic games. I've got a gameplay walkthrough coming up of some of the was it Total War 3 Kingdoms? I can't wait to play that. I mean, I always grew up playing that sort of game, and on top of that as well, a lot more indie games you're going to be seeing on this channel. So I'm going to come up with some sort of schedule, and yeah, it's going to be exciting. We're going to really try and take this channel to the next level. So I am Mighty Mapper 123. A big thank you to all my Patreons who I'm going to list right here. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one.